Guys, there's so many ways to sell on Amazon FBA. So as always, in this video, I'm gonna walk you through how I source products for online arbitrage. And this is the exact same method that had taught my employees that helped me sell over $1 million in sales. So this way you can see step by step on how actually it's done, and hopefully you can take something away from it to make you a better sourcer when looking for products to sell. And make sure you watch the bonus at the end, as I have some practical ways for you. Let's get started. So the beautiful thing about online arbitrage is we know that you can pretty much shop at any website out there. So what I like to do is go for the low-hanging fruit, and basically what it means is going to shop at websites that's having huge sales, because as a beginner, the hardest thing is having a starting point because you're so overwhelmed what websites to start from, what products to source. So that way, going through a website that's having a sale, at least you have a starting point. So for me, I like to go to SalerGazer.com because it will allow me to see all the different websites that's having a sale. So let's go look at it. So once you're at SalerGazer, basically what you do is just create an account like how you would do in every single website, and you will have access to this main dashboard right here. So you can see there already has some websites here that's being sent to me right now. But the beautiful thing about SalerGazer is that you can subscribe to any website and it stays right here. It does not go to on an email. So all the spams and all this stuff, you don't have to worry about it. It's all in one page. So I like to go to settings right here, okay? And once you're at the settings, you can see all the different stores newsletter here. So subscribe, unsubscribe, suggest new site. And I like to filter it down to USA, okay? But wherever country you may from, you can adjust according to that. Then as you can see right here on the right side, say subscribe. And guys, it's just like clicking a button right here. So if, for example, this website right here, going gone, if they're having a sale for that day or for the week or whatever, once you're subscribed to it, it goes to your inbox right here and you can just see. But then if you don't like that website or the sales they got going on for some reason, all you do is click the button there, boom, you're unsubscribed. So it's simple as that. And you can even add favorites here by hitting the heart button. And if you scroll down here, I mean, there's so many websites out there. So that's the beautiful thing about SalerGazer that I like. It gives you a starting point as a beginner where to look for. Like for example, NARS Cosmetics is having a 20% here. So you can go through there, click on their website and just see what you can find from NARS Cosmetics, just for an example. And one tip I would give here, actually more of a mindset, is that sourcing is going to take time. It's a skill that you have to learn, just like everything else in life that's worth pursuing. So I want to share a quick story, because when I first started selling on Amazon, I was actually working at Range Rover. You know, I was there full-time, then I was doing Amazon or starting Amazon as a side hustle, okay? So don't tell them this, but I was pretty much working on the company's dime to work on my business on Amazon. But again, I got to do what I had to do at that time. But what I would do is during, a downtime or slow time, usually after lunch, is that I would source, literally, I would source for months in. It was about 8 months till I was able to feel comfortable to quit that job in order to pursue Amazon FBA full-time. And yeah, that was me putting the time day in and out in terms of sourcing. I was seeing so many different products, but I was learning along the way, and I didn't just jump into it. And I knew it was going to take time, especially, looking at different products, Keepa and all that stuff, just analysis in general. And it will take time in terms of sourcing. So definitely keep that in mind. So yeah, back to the stores list here. As you can see, guys, there's 51 pages full of different websites and stores. Another thing to keep in mind is to try the different websites here. I mean, I've sold a lot of things ranging from baby products all the way to like expensive computer parts. So I've seen a lot, but still, I know for a fact that there's still a lot of websites that I do not know. There's still a lot of things that I do not know about Amazon that I'm still learning. So having that mentality is really important, because as you can see right here, I mean, there's so many websites, and that's the beauty thing about it, is try to sell as many different products as you can, especially if you are starting, because that's just going to broaden your intelligence in terms of the products here. And by that time as well, it's going to allow you to find your niche naturally of whatever products you are selling. For me, I started with books, I started selling baby clothes, go to toys, none of it worked. Then eventually I, landed with beauty, grocery, and apparel, and that was kind of like my thing. So keep trying different products as a guide here, and eventually you'll find your own niche or category that you love to source. So let's go through the step-by-step and actually find a store so you can see what the process looks like. So we are here on the 6th page of the results here, and I'm just gonna pick Glossier here. I'm a little bit familiar with this product. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that. Obviously you wanna subscribe here so that way you get future sales newsletter into your SalerGazer account. So we are here at Glossier, and let's see what kind of deals they got going on here. I also like to open a tab for Amazon so I can just type in Glossier here, okay? And see what kind of products that we can search on their website that is already selling on Amazon, because basically that's what we're gonna do it. So here I see a 3-pack, okay? It looks like 100 people had purchased it in the past. That might be good. So a bomb.com. Let's see if they have the bomb.com here. Actually, let's go through sets. Maybe all sets here. All right, so I see a set here. This could be it. So let's go ahead and choose this set. All right. So save 14% with the set. So that's the price right here, 36 bucks instead of 42. Right off the glance, I don't think it's gonna be profitable just because this is selling at 48, all right? But we can always double check. Again, this is kind of like the process you're doing. You're going through the products, what's available on Amazon, and going through the manufacturer's website. Not manufacturer website, but like, you know, the website where you can buy it from, or it could be a Google search, and see if you can buy low enough and still make a profit, because that's our goal, right? So with the bomb.com, so we have mango, birthday, and coconut. All right, so we got mango. Is there a mango here? Okay, mango. Is there birthday? I see coconut and birthdays right here. Okay, so this looks like the set. We'll go ahead and add to bag there, okay? All right, guys, so we have the trio here in our checkout. As you can see, we have the set discount here. So next, see if we can get a discount that we can apply to lower the buy cost. That way we can see if we can make it profitable here. All right, I like to use the Capital One. It doesn't seem like they have a code. Rakuten, let's see if they have any codes here. They do not. Or Top Cashback, sometimes they have a code, so they do not. So this one is not going to be profitable, okay? So we're gonna have to go to the next product and see what we can find to sell. Guys, so another method, if you can't find it on the website you're shopping, is to utilize Google. I've used it so many times that you'd be surprised. So I would just type in the brand there, and I would go under shopping. And I like to press on sale here. And normally if a product is on sale, it's gonna show up here just off a glance, and you can go through that website. So obviously Amazon.com, it's not gonna be good. Mercari, it's not gonna be good. eBay, it's not gonna be good. All right. So you can filter out a lot of stuff here just off a glance, for example, but if it's on sale, like a Sephora, right? They sell a lot of beauty, makeups there. Ulta is on their website. So if you see those websites that your product is on sale, chances are that whole website is having a sale. So now it allows you to go through maybe what other brands is available out there. And that way you have a starting point. So that's the hardest part if you are a beginner. So have a starting point, but once you're out there, you're pretty much just looking for products either manually or going through the sales. Another tip what I want to go over with you guys if you're looking for website is try to find some niche websites. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time, but if you find a really small websites, those are going to be the best ones because they're not going to be as popular. So it takes a little bit to actually find those websites, which means less competition. So guys, for the sake of example, I'm using my employee's lead here that she had found. Is going to be a niche website that I actually haven't heard from, but again, it's a good product that you do your due diligence, make sure they are legit. Of course, it's this adrenal complex vitamin. So what we're going to do next is to analyze, basically make sure the item match from the source and to what it has listing on Amazon. So here it is listing on Amazon here. So it's 40 tablets, okay? 40 tablets, M1050, M1050. So that's pretty much a match right there, okay? Then at this point, we're gonna do the calculation. So it's listing here for $26.50, okay? Now we put in our Ace and Zen calculator here at $26.50, okay? So we are profiting $8.26, 22% ROI. And as you can see right here, if you press this little I, these are the seller fee breakdown, referral fee, monthly storage, fulfillment fee, since you are sending everything to Amazon FBA, your buy cost, that's the cost of the product at $26.50, profit estimated here. So this is why I love Ace and Zen, because it shows you everything before purchasing this product if you're gonna make money or not, okay? Then naturally the next step is we would go to the keep a chart right here, and this is on the past here that I am looking, so you can see on the bottom right. Let me remove this here. And in terms of the last 3 months, I mean, you can't get a better keep out than this. It's pretty stable here in terms of that. Then another thing I would look for is regarding the averages, okay? So back to Ace and Zen here. The BSR average is in the 92 something, 87. Monthly estimated sales is 92, okay? So it's not bad revenue of this amount. Top 1%, okay, that's good there. And let's go through the buy box. So these are gonna be like the worst case scenario if the past 3 months. So for example, if the price was $45.95, okay, I'm still making money. That's like the lowest it's ever been in terms of the buy box average. And these are the historic lows right here, okay, lowest FBA pricing. So it gives you all the data information, so it's really useful to spend a little bit of time of analysis basically. And another tool that I like to use is OS Stock Add-on. It basically tells me how many products are in stock. So for example, there's 92 estimated sales, okay, rough estimates per month. Now I'm just gonna look at the FBA here. Let's go ahead and check more offers. And just off the glance, it's about 31, 33. Okay, so I can pretty much buy a good amount here, and I'm gonna share you guys our buy criteria on the next section here. So see if this product qualifies or not. So guys, I want to share you our buying criteria for our company here. So we got our ranking, bestseller ranked is basically what it means. Refer to Ace and Zen, the percentage, basically this part right here. Okay, so it's under top 1% on the category. That's all category that we look for, okay? 150,000 BSR or below for apparel and shoes. Ideally 100K or below, right? Because the lower the number, the faster it sells or more volume it does. 5,000 BSR if we're looking at tech or electronics. When there's no BSR shown, avoid that obviously. Estimated sales per month, we talked about the 20 units per month unless it's a high cost or high profit item. So these maybe could be like a, you know, computer part, right? Those are super expensive, so you might have better profit there, but we're not buying a lot of them, maybe like 5 units, 3 units, you know, because it's high investment money. But ideally 20 units, right? And it comes down to $5 profit minimum per item, because if we sell these 20 units, that's $100 per month off one ASIN. And our ideal goal is to spread out a risk, get as much ASIN as possible, and sell 20 units minimum for each one, okay? Then if that is a good ASIN, we can buy again the next month to replenish. And if it's an ASIN with variation, so if we're looking at shoes, right? Shoes have different colors, sizes, and all that stuff. We want to factor the whole thing, not just that one package of the product. So we need to divide that with the monthly sales. Want to make sure that you're still getting your share of the profit. Okay, and back to the profit here, we talked about the $5, 100 units or more if they are selling a lot. So for example, let's just do top 10 product, right? You might only be making, you know, $1 or $2, but it's selling 100 times a day, right? If you can get a hold of that item, it's definitely a no-brainer because you can sell a lot of those throughout the month, okay? So there's some exception in there. These are just, again, like simple guidelines that my employee use. And for shoes, $10 profit is a minimum. We might even increase that just because the high returns, Amazon fees are changing all the time. So you have to consider the return, the inventory placements, and all that stuff just for the shoes. And they're big and bulky, so that's why the profit is there. Again, honestly, we're probably gonna have to increase that just because of the returns. It really eats up a lot of your profit if you don't look at the number, but don't let that discourage you. Don't worry about that for now. So for the ROI, we have 20% or more here in majority of the items. Obviously, some items we had talked earlier, if it sells a lot, we might make an exception there. Again, do your due diligence. For the shoes, 30% ROI or more, ideally with the $10 profit, so you can combine those two. So yeah, with this product right here would make it based on the criteria. So one concern I did have with this product, it has an IP alert here. So with this one, as a beginner, I would avoid a product that has that. The reason for that is it can affect your health account if you are not careful or experienced. Again, just looking through the Keepa, it looks like it's a safe buy just because I don't see any drastic drops in terms of the offer count here. That's kind of like one way to tell if they really enforce that IP. But just as a beginner and using as this example, I would avoid this. Just you're not familiar with the IP alert, how to handle it, so don't worry about that headache. But again, just this product as an example for this video so you know how it's done. All right guys, and here is the bonus takeaway as I promised in this part of the video. So you want to think outside the box and be creative, as cliche as it may sound, because that's going to allow you to be different from all the competition, as majority of them is going to go for the easy, popular products. We all know it's about buying low and selling high, but online arbitrage is more than that. It also fulfills like a product that you can't find, right? Or if it's a discontinued product, or for shoes, for example, if it's a larger size that people normally don't shop for, but if there's a person like Shaquille O'Neal shopping for, you know, a size 18 shoes, I don't know if they have that, but like a size 15 shoes, you know, someone's gonna sell it. So that could be you, right? Or maybe a smaller size for women, like size 5, for example, you know. Also, you want to take advantage of sales tax exempt on different websites. Not all of them do offer, but you definitely want to do your research. Most big retailer websites do offer this. So for example, like Best Buy, I just Googled here Best Buy tax exempt, so you can fill in the blank, like Walmart tax exempt, Target, Kohl's tax exempt. You know, do your due diligence on each website, but I know Best Buy because I am tax exempt on that, so I know the process. So you basically, let's get this off here. So once you click on the website right here, as you can see, do you or your organization qualify for tax exempt? If you are a business, have an LLC, you should get a sales tax exempt. It doesn't cost much, or maybe it's free, like in Florida, it's free here. So we're gonna head and hit reseller here, because that's what we are, and just put like resell. You can hit the other thing here, okay? Then you just register now, okay? You create an account, then you upload that file or certificate to Best Buy or other website, and they pretty much tax exempt you, which is beautiful, because it's gonna allow you, or pretty much open up more products that you normally can't maybe source because of that sales tax. Like, you know, California, I'm looking at you, you know, you have a lot of sales tax. It could be like 10%, for example. So now that eliminates a lot of profit, possibly, that you could source without it, you know? If you were sourcing a product that's $100, that's $10 that you could have saved there, that, you know, you get the point, hopefully. But yeah, that's definitely a good opportunity. Look for sales tax exempt as much as you can on different websites you're sourcing from. Lastly, you want to challenge yourself, keep the momentum going. If you are sourcing, try to build it day by day, because personally, that's what had helped me, even though maybe I'm sourcing for 30 minutes, right? Or like an hour, maybe not the whole day, but if I'm building that momentum, it's going to help me a lot. Just create that habit. Also, you want to monitor your performance, right? Like, is there a brand that you consistently find profitable? You know, keep notes of that, right? Is there like a category that you like to sell a lot? That's kind of like how you find your niche. So kind of just revisiting back your old leads that you had found, it's going to be useful in terms of moving forward, in terms of doing a lot of these online arbitrage. Also, to add is pay attention to sales of these retailers. A lot of them are doing it like each month or every other month. We all know like Black Friday, right? Everyone does a sale, but like if you can get these sales going on for throughout the year, all of these have like, you know, patterns, so keep that in mind as well. And I was here at this point. If you had spent the whole day sourcing and you didn't find much, it's okay, it's normal. You know, let's take a break, go grab some food out there, have a cup of tea, just step out for a minute, get some sun. It's gonna allow you to reset back into it. And keep in mind that if plan A doesn't work, there's still 26 letters left on the alphabet. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you found this helpful. And if you want to learn another way to find products for online arbitrage, check this video right here. Adios.